So are you like is Young Thug like? I hope I'm not overstepping here, but like Thug's like he's an Atlanta guy, right?
Yeah.
Because like outside looking in, we think like I associate Atlanta with like hip hop and rap, right?
Yeah, definitely got the best rappers.
And Mike Vick, like I'm like that's what I think about when I think of Atlanta.
If you think of the A, you're gonna think of rapping for sure.
So is that the culture out there? Like everybody like
Kids
really?
Kids like 15 rapping.
Really?
Probably even younger than that rapping. Like
That's
and
fire.
actually like people like listening to them. Like people like kids like 17, 18, like young dudes.
So can you rap?
Nah.
Like if I throw a beat on here, you aren't gonna spit nothing?
Nah.
So it's like culture,
that's only off camera. I would rap off camera.
Yeah.
Not on camera. You get nervous on
Keep it
camera.
explicit, you know, keep it casual. So wait, hold on. So obviously like sports are big, but like kids like is rap like kids grow up like saying like I want to be a rapper, right? Is that how it is?
I ain't gonna say
Not all.
I ain't gonna say in Atlanta that we wake up saying we're gonna be a rapper. Like in the A, like everybody just really want to get some money.
Yeah,
In the A, they want to get the money.
They want to get some money.
That's fire.
Who's the best rapper to ever come out of Atlanta?
Me personally, I'm just gonna have to go with Lil Baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, cause that's my type of style, Lil Baby.
So is Gunna from
I'm
Atlanta?
gonna go with Lil Baby though, but you also you can't my side of town. You can't forget about Gucci. Can't forget about Gucci Man. Gucci Man and Baby. My top ones coming out of there. Gucci Man and Baby.
Okay. Savage is from there?
Yeah, Savage from Atlanta.
Ludacris? Bro, what? I didn't realize how many.
Ti from Atlanta, huh?
Yeah, that's some old school. Some I don't
Hustle
put in my
gang.
ears though. I don't put none of that old school in my ears though. But like you got like Gucci, 21 Savage, Young Nudie.
CeeLo Green? What? Future?
CeeLo
Yeah,
Green.
Future. You got Future hard, man. It's hard to choose it's hard
Lil
to
Jon?
choose. I ain't listening to no Lil Jon though.
Okay. 2 Chainz. This is crazy. I didn't realize how many people are from Atlanta.
Yeah, that's why it literally shows like we got the best rappers.
So why
for
is
sure.
that? Like what? You're saying like people just born like that's what you're like that's your plan. It's like I want to be a rapper.
Like that probably was they playing. Like I want to go to the NFL, but
Yeah.
like rapping like is definitely a main thing in the A.
Okay.
I can say rapping like you'll be shocked. I'm like the kids who are rapping these days, like people like 9th grade, even younger than that. Like bro, it's crazy.
That's
They
it.
all rapping.
How's the food down there? I hear the food's good.
Oh yeah, food amazing. Food amazing. Like I'm a wings guy,
Okay.
so I'm always have a 10-piece
Lemon
honey
pepper?
hot
Oh,
honey hot with lemon pepper sprinkle.
Okay.
What?
Okay.
With lemon pepper sprinkle.
So
I'm telling you.
Wingstop is that the go-to?
Oh,
Or-
no, we don't even eat Wingstop in Atlanta.
Okay, yeah. That's
So if you're around
If you
Bottom
tell
of the
somebody in
food chain?
Atlanta, if you tell somebody in Atlanta you finna go to Wingstop, we gonna look at you like
he's not valid.
like you like you know how they be like you trim? Like yeah, you trim. Son. We ain't finna eat that. Like trim me, like you tripping. Like
Okay.
Wait.
So what's the best spot to eat wings?
American Deli.
American Deli.
Yeah, for sure, American Deli.
I don't even know what that is.
I had a whole argument with the Wide Out crew about like the wings, like from Wingstop wings. You know they have those fat wings,
Yeah.
but American Deli has those the smaller wings.
The flats?
Yeah, they flats and drums, but they're smaller. But you know, a Wingstop wing might be like this big,
Yeah.
and then you might have like this big, but like that thick. And then you might have a American Deli wing that's like this big, but like slimmer. Yes, smaller.
Why is that? Just because like the Wingstop is like genetically modified, like the chickens.
Like I just feel like that's just how Wingstop is, and Wingstop wings don't even be done though.
yeah.
Like
See,
I never,
I'm a wing nuts guy, so
That's
I'm not a
That's
big
true.
Wingstop guy.
No, I feel like sometimes it's hit or miss.
Yeah, like, it's
Sometimes
hit
you
or
get it,
miss.
It's like,
like
might not even be cooked.
Darius actually ate Wingstop last night and gave me two wings, 2 lemon pepper wings he had left over. So I was surprised they were actually done
Yeah.
because like like you get the chewing and it's all like
It's squishy.
Yeah.
Like, the texture. I know
yeah
what
the
you're
texture
talking
is terrible.
about.
So that's why American Deli you ain't gonna have nothing wrong with your food. Like A1 for sure.
Got you.
So, other than the food and like rapping, like what was it like growing up in Atlanta? Like, what's the atmosphere like compared to being here in Utah?
I can say, well, I'm from the east side. I'm from the east side of Atlanta. So
Is that the
other
rich
than
side? You're not really from the hood like that?
Oh, I'm from the hood.
I was just pressing.
not like to like brag about it or anything, but like that's
So
just
the
where
east
I
side's
grew
the
up.
rough side.
Yeah, all sides rough. But of course, my side,
The roughest.
I feel like we
It
just
is.
do it all. Like, I feel like we do it all. Like sports, rapping, anything. You see like 21 Savage from that side, Young Nudie,
Yeah.
Future, whole bunch of people from that side of town. For sure though.
So did you grow up? What was your family like?
Family life just like my mom is originally from Mobile, Alabama. If you know about Mobile, like Mobile actually
That's where the Senior Bowl's at. Right?
yeah, exactly. That's where the Senior Bowl at. And you know, if you know about Mobile get Mobile rough.
Yeah.
If you make it out of Mobile, I'm not for sure you guys know him, but you remember Jamarcus Russell?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's from like the trenches. Like he's from Mobile. Mobile is like this big.
Really?
And it's like everyone know each other. Like my dad's from Mississippi though. My dad's from Jackson, Mississippi. So when I was about 8, 7, I moved to the A.
Oh yeah.
That's when I moved to the A.
From Mississippi?
Nah, I moved from Mobile.
Okay.
Okay.
My dad was just from Mississippi. He from Jackson, Mississippi. My mom from Mobile. But Mobile and to Jackson, Mississippi, they ain't nothing. That's not even like a 30. That's like a 30-minute drive.
Oh, for real?
So like you can go from Mississippi to Alabama like that fast. Probably 45, 30-minute drive.
Gotcha.
But I moved to Atlanta when I was 8. My mom, dad went away for a while. You know, in and out of jail. So just like I feel like once my dad got away from me, I kind of like fell off track.
Yeah.
So that's why I was telling like Coach Keelan, like I'm big on the family aspect of life because like once my dad went to jail, came back home, and I was in 10th grade. It was 2 weeks left for 9th grade. I had like got suspended. Yeah, all type of stuff, just hanging around the wrong crowd, like having class with my friends and stuff. Like we ain't doing no work, we just calling class clowning, like just doing stupid young stuff, man. So it's like once he got home, he moved me. He moved me like maybe almost 40 minutes from my friends.
Yeah.
So everybody I grew up with since I was 7, 8 years old, 9th grade year, the last 2 weeks of high school, I just get like a call to the office, like I'm getting withdrawn.
Yeah.
Remind you, like I growed up with these guys, played Little League,
Right.
everything, basketball, football, like it was crazy, like, and so I ain't even afraid to say it, but like 9th grade, dude, I had like a 1.3 GPA.
Yeah.
Like failed algebra, like just like I
Like
said,
I was having fun.
like
Let's
just
say you're
having fun, like
yeah.
just having fun. So it's like once he came home and like once he knew what was going on, like I would say he's the reason I made it to where I'm at and who I am today.
Cool.
Because if I didn't move 40 minutes away, I wouldn't have made those connections to get me to school.
Mm-hmm.
Moved to a powerhouse program, 40 minutes away, Grayson High School. Moved to a powerhouse program, top 5 team in the nation. Scouts, Nick Saban flying the helicopter, Kirby Smart, everybody coming over there. Like I'm telling you, spring game, 60-some scouts out there. Like it's crazy. Like you might think I'm like boosting, but like I'm telling you, Grayson had like 60 scouts on the sideline.
So how many kids went to a D1 school your senior year?
Probably 30-something out of that class. Maybe 30 to 42 kids out of that senior class.
Really?
All had like a D1 offers. Like it's kids like
your backups had offers.
Like it's like kids who ain't even touching the field having like stuff like Florida Atlantic, Charlotte, South Alabama, like those smooth G5 programs.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's doing their thing. You know, when FAU had Lane Kiffin, I think he was over there. Lane Kiffin. You know, the program had a little hype. They had Lane Kiffin, so you know they coming through the school recruiting hard. It's like, dude, you just like I had a friend transfer to Grayson, and like the first day he there, his offer was from Louisville.
That's
and like,
crazy, dude.
Like he was 6'3" backer, 6'3" outside linebacker, can hit, and like we me and him coming from the same school that like we not getting no type of good exposure, you know.
Yeah.
And like first day he walks in there, Lorenzo Ward, a linebacker coach that was at Louisville, say like, you got any lengthy backers? And then we went from there, and that you know that one all it takes is that one offer to shoot your recruiting up through the roof. So I just always give big props to my dad for it's days on weekends on Saturdays where I'm at one-on-one learning, doing like actual like pre-cal, economics, all type of stuff like on a Saturday from 8 in the morning to 6 p.m. On a Saturday where like God, you can be with your friends, you can be running around, you know, just doing what you want to do. But me, the situation I was in, I'm in class on Saturday.
Dude, how crazy is that? Like, your environment really matters. Like, who you surround yourself with, like, where you grow up. Like, it really does play a part. Like, to where you go.
Me moving away from my friends, it taught me how to speak. It taught me how to speak. Taught me how to be around other people, other cultures. So that's why, like, when I contacted Aiden about leaving UConn, I told my parents, like, they did not want me to come here. Like, my parents, like, you're fine at ECU, you're good, like, you're close to home, like, you haven't been in Utah. You know, of course, outsiders are going to feel my parents' ear with, like, oh, they're Mormon. Like, I don't think he's going to fit in up there. Like, I don't think they're going to accept him, this and that. So, of course, you know, a mom about her kids is super worried. She's stressing out, and I'm like, if Aiden's here, I can stay here. I know Aiden back from home, so like I'm like if Aiden's out there and I can be out here, I know I'll be fine. Like and plus I'm like I just like took a shot on myself. I honestly just took a shot on myself. My dad was going against it, so like me and him are so tight that like sometimes we might bump heads with each other about disagreeing and agreeing with things, but you know your dad always have your best. Your parents gonna always have your best advice. So I was just telling them like I was like, Dad, like. I'm going to BYU. Like I want to play with the best. I want to compete against the best. If I don't like it, I'm cool. Like it's gonna be what it's gonna be. I can't go nowhere else, so I'm gonna have to stay. So it's just like I always give big thanks to my pops. So like how I grew up, I just thank them for moving me to a better environment. Not knocking the environment that I came from, because you can't change where you come from.
Right.
So you only can become a better person. So me moving away I think that really helped me a lot.
What did Aiden say to you?
Aiden, you know, Aiden's like there. Of course, you know there are different people on the team. Like everyone not the same. Like from where we coming from. You know, he came from Louisville and UNLV. I'm coming from UConn. From Atlanta. He's from Kentucky. You know, his mom stays in Atlanta though. Yeah. So that's how we always could hang when he come home from Louisville and stuff. And so Aiden, I called Aiden. I was like, I think it's about that time, bro. Like, I told him, he was telling me to come to BYU. He was like, we need some receivers. I need you to come. I need like, I'm telling you, you can ball. Yeah. So I don't get to watching little YouTube videos. Get to watching little YouTube games. I see you guys knock off Baylor. I'm like, okay. Then I see Coach Keelan, he dancing, the crowd loving him dance. I'm like, the energy, like, I felt the energy just off watching YouTube videos, like, camera shaking, crowd. I come from UConn, we getting, like, 18,000. Yeah. 18, 20,000, like. And the biggest game that we had at home, I was hurt, so I didn't even play in the biggest crowd that they had in a while. Yeah. So it's like, me just doing some research. I always knew BYU was a great program, like, football-wise, but I actually never knew that this was a Mormon school or like a church school. Yeah. You know, you're young, you like BYU, college football, you're just thinking college. Right. So when Aiden tell me like it is gonna be a little different, then I hear from him, he get me in contact with Cody. Yeah. So I get in contact with Cody. He was in London at the time. You know, so it just like it felt too good to be true that like guys were just so welcoming here. So like me talking to Cody, he like paying extra. His parents paying extra for him to speak to me over in London. So, it just was legit to me. So, them guys really were welcoming me to their, you know what I'm saying, to their program, to their team, you know, guys being here. Like, you guys, like, you two, I tell my dad all the time, like, they just make me feel like I've been here for, like, years. Like, it feel like how I felt at UConn. Like, I'm way comfortable, like, probably even more comfortable here than I was at UConn. Like, the guys are, like, some special guys on the team, like, It's definitely different though. Like
it's a good vibe.
School wise, but like everything's peaceful. People are very nice. Everyone respect each other. There's never no negative. There's never no negative energy in the locker room. Nothing toxic. Like you know, we never arguing in the locker room. Like we ping ponging, playing some tunes, laughing around. Like where I come from, you know, it's just like they might be arguing over there in that section of the locker room. Then they might be arguing out there. Like it's just like. I don't hear none of that here, so it's just like I tell my dad, like, I'm happy.
And it's one thing I noticed, it's not cliquey.
Yeah, it's
like that's like everybody's friends with everybody, and that's like crazy to have at a college program.
That's great. That's like a
Stay pretty
UConn.
cliquey.
Yeah, like even like most people get along with each other, but it's so like I don't want to say it's divided, but it is very cliquey. Like you got like the white kids that like to golf, you got like the Paulies, you got like the black kids from Texas, the black kids from Florida. Like it's just like boom, boom, boom. So it's like, but here it's like you and also there was separation, like walk on scholarship, like everything was just like you knew. Here it's like you can't tell who's on scholarship, you can't tell who's a walk on, you can't tell like
That's true.
you can't even tell half the time whether someone's a member of the church or not, because like everybody's just like, it's like, hey, did you go on a mission? It's like, oh no, I'm not even a member. It's like, oh
yeah, I actually get that question a lot. Like people ask me if I'm a member, like I tell them nah, but like I have nothing against the people who are members or anything. It's like it's crazy that you said that because like I never even knew Maj was a walk on.
yeah.
Like I never even knew Maj, Slade, none of those guys was walk on. So it's just like when I see players on a team that are walk on that do certain stuff, it's like, oh.
Right.
Like, whoa, he ain't such and such not on scholarship. That's crazy. Like,
Right.
It's shocking that like everyone can step up, like next man up.
Yeah.
Everyone here we can next man up.
Yeah.
In any position.
So wait, hold on. When did you enter the portal? Because I remember seeing you. You showed up like in May, right? May or June. I remember you
like
pulling
late
up.
May, probably early June.
So did you entered it after spring ball?
Yeah, I entered the portal probably like April or something.
Okay, gotcha.
Like late April.
And then you knew you were coming to BYU by what? End of April, May, early May?
Late May.
Okay, late May.
Probably late May because I hopped in the portal like.
Because we started workouts in June.
Oh, we did.
Because we were off May.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah.
That
because
makes sense. I know my spring game at UConn was on April 22nd, and I jumped in like 3 days before, so probably the 19th, April 19th, like mid-April. So I get there, I get in the portal. You know how to, you guys probably never been in the portal.
Never.
So, like, in the portal, like, once you hit that portal, like, the phone, your Twitter, once you get that email that you're officially in the portal, like, it's like your phone is like a glitch. It's like people was stalking you and waiting to, like, oh, what's up, Keelan, this and that, like, dude, as soon as I got the email, like, zzz, 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 that's all you hear. Like, it actually became stressful because, like, I'm like,
the phone was jumping.
You telling that same story to 1,000 coaches.
Yeah,
same story. So it's sometimes like I try to make the story short. Then always that you have some schools that you're not really trying to go there, but you can't overlook anyone. You never know where those coaches or where those recruiters could end up at.
Right.
And so that's one thing I learned in the portal, like never overlook anyone, which I didn't. So by me hopping in the portal, I had a couple offers, and me hopping in the portal to go P5 was like I wasn't really getting what I wanted.
Got you. Yeah.
So it's like, and the stuff I was getting due to like grades and stuff, I couldn't accept some of those scholarships, like to Georgia Tech, Virginia. Like it's no point of like, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn, I can't get in, so that offer gone. So it's like I took the ECU offer, being afraid that I wasn't gonna get accepted here. So that's what made me commit. I'm like, okay, ECU, 6-hour drive from home. Mom and dad could get here. Boom, because my mom actually never been to a home game in Connecticut, which is crazy.
But I met your mom.
Yeah.
Yeah. So has she been to multiple home games?
She's been more home games here than Connecticut.
Really?
And yeah, my dad too.
So she stays in the Marriott, right?
Yeah.
Marriott.
She stays in the hotel we stays in.
Nice.
So it's like she actually like enjoys herself all the time.
She probably loves it.
She tell how she meets so many friends and fans. Like she actually came to the first game. She got to the airport. I'm like, I called her like, Mom, like, where you at? Like, you told me you was in the Uber. She like, I actually met some fans and they offered me a ride to Provo because they were heading in the same direction. And I'm like,
she's just hitchhiking.
I'm like, are you serious? She like, yeah. She like, they all on the phone. I meet them and every to this day, I have his name is Bryson.
Yeah.
He's the son. I actually forgot the father name, but they're great people. Yeah. They're great people, very nice. They son always texting me good luck on the game. Like stuff like that means a lot to me because like for you to just offer someone you don't know a ride an hour away from there to You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
To
that's
come
cool.
to their son game was like it had actually meant a lot to me. So I always keep in touch with like Bryson and his family, and it goes a long way with my mom too. Like that's all she likes to brag about. Like she goes back home. My parents are separated, so she goes back home. Might call my dad like, "Oh yeah, the fans gave me," like just tease him and stuff. Cause he actually his first game was Cincinnati.
Okay. For real?
Cause he drives 18-wheelers, and I have a little bro plays quarterback in middle school. So parents take turn alternating with him to come up here. So he came to the Cincinnati game, and like he was just like that's experience like he never like that's something he never seen. Like he actually came to the Connecticut game cold or like you can hear what we saying on the field.
Yeah.
And like we have a 50,000
Stadium.
50,000 stadium, like, and we don't even get half of that there. So it's like for him to come here and me, like I was telling him after the Sam Houston game, like that was my first game. Like it times like, bro, I just get to turn in my head looking at the crowd because like me and Darius talks about it all the time. Like it doesn't feel real to us,
right?
Coming from smaller schools, like it's like, dude, I was telling Darius at home like. I just have to tune out the crowd because, dude, like, it's loud. Like, sometimes it feel like they have the field shaking.
Yeah.
Like, it might be sometimes, like, my knee might be. I'm like, dude, why am I moving? Like, like it's loud. It's loud.
That's no joke. What would you say the biggest culture shock? You kind of hit on a little bit. What's been, like, the biggest culture shock to being at Utah? Or in Utah, sorry.
I can say.
Besides the wings.
I can say. Like, I honestly I don't get over people. I don't get over how nice people are and also the people of the church.
Yeah.
Like, it's like the church is here seriously.
Yeah.
Like, serious, like, the devotionals, the conference, like, I might not even know what's going on in that stuff. Like, we had one conference where, like, remember they told us the fireside.
Where Retzloff spoke?
Yeah, like,
yeah.
I promise you, bro, I had, like, no clue what was going on. Not even trying to be funny. I had, like, no clue going on. That's just, like, me, like, I do want to be closer to God.
Yeah.
But it just, how I was raised, like, we didn't go to church a lot. Like, I've been to church before, but how some people here are big on the church and the scriptures and stuff. Like, sometimes that's why, like, when we had to pray the one time, like, I passed by because, like, I don't want to go up there and, like, guys think I'm probably feeling, like, stupid or something, sound stupid or something. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like, when it comes to that stuff, I try not to, like, play around. I try not to, like, play around and stuff because, like, I know I noticed it. I'm, like, the only one that didn't pray.
Don't trip about that because honestly, it makes me nervous getting up there kind of
praying in front of people's heart
because I'm not used to that,
and it's the language is probably intimidating too because you hear people using like words like these like
stuff that's in the Bible,
right?
That's in scriptures.
Like that old English type stuff.
Yeah, be like, bro, I don't know what he talking about. But like, amen though. Like, amen though. Like, I don't know what he's talking about, but like, amen.
Right.
Oh, dude, I get nervous too. I get up there, start stuttering, and then if I mess up in my prayer, the rest of the day I'm thinking about, oh man, I messed up.
And I'm not a crowd person. Where like, I can talk to you guys, but like when it comes to like the meeting rooms in front of the whole team and coaches and like fans or anything, like I don't like the crowd. I don't like all the attention.
That's funny.
I don't like all the like. You guys might think I do, like I'm a jokester and stuff, but like, bro, I don't like the attention when it comes. If it's not coming from like my teammates and stuff, like I don't like all the attention on me or nothing.
You know what's low key intimidating is hard is like rallying the troops. Like you get in the middle of like they bring the team up and they're like, all right, Ben, like say something. Like, it's like deer in the headlights. I'm like, all right, boys, like let's get going.
You don't want to say something corny.
Yes.
Yeah.
But like you gotta say something.
Gotta say something.
Yeah.
Gotta say something to get the fire rolling.
Right.
So I tip my hat to the guys that are good at it. Like the guys that can just like get going, get in the mode, and get everybody like motivated. It's impressive.
Yeah, I usually just am saying some stupid stuff.
I try to just go in there and get everyone in some type of killer mindset. Like, like, let's go kill these dudes, bro.
Something like that.
That's how I try to go about it. Like,
Yeah.
let's smash them, bro.
The safest play is get your bodies right, boys. Like jump in the ice tubs. Like love you guys.
Get
Let's get a
something,
break,
bro. And one thing I do love that we do though, the touches.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
At the practice, like,
Yeah.
I don't know if people. I think you bring us closer though.
For sure.
for sure.
So like, we could be going into practice. Someone might about to fight or something. Then like, you dap them up at the practice.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, you gotta be buddies.
like since I one thing I can say since I came here, I've been more respectful to the game.
Yeah.
Like, UConn, a problem I ran into with my head coach was trash talking.
Yeah.
Like, of course, I'm passionate. Of course, love the game. Like, over there, I didn't feel like we had no kick on, like, no one up on us. Like, if, okay, Keelan, you drop this pass, or you keep in-man or something, someone can come in and step up.
Yeah.
See, here, that can happen.
Right.
That can happen. So, like, here, like, I call my boys all the time, like, bro, I don't even trash talk anymore. Like, I didn't got so respectful with the game over here that, like, sometimes in the game, like, the stuff I used to do, every other play talking, like, nah, we gonna make the play, get the ball to the ref, and get back to it.
Right.
Like, today before one-on-ones, me and Jacob shook hands. I never done that with a UConn DB in my life. Never. Like, it been plenty of times where they try to shake me. Bro, I ain't shaking your hand.
Yeah, it's just dog eat dog.
But it's like, here I know Jacob's a dog. Ed's a dog. The DB room, like, them boys dogs. So, like, it's respect. I don't never hear no, you trash, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's respect.
Right.
Good job, Jake. Good job, Key. You know what I'm saying? Just
100%.
keep it respectful. So that's one thing I definitely got respectful.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
saw that
more
one thing
respectful.
like Darius Slay was talking about DK Metcalf. Like, did you see that clip? He was just saying basically same thing. He's like, I got too much respect for the game to be like talking bad on somebody else's name, right? You know they put in work. You know that they're like working their tail off. They compete, right? So it's like,
Yeah.
Right.
especially with your teammates too, right? You know, when it's Saturday and the lights come on, like, you know,
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's just
you're
one
gonna
thing.
bark a little bit more, but
They always say, like, because just like say for instance, we trash talking and we into it in practice. We always go at it. But I know once one of y'all make that play, we gonna be the ones cheering y'all on. And when we play,
Right.
absolutely.
vice versa, like, you guys gonna be turned on side like, good job, Key, good job, Ben, good job, crew. Like,
Right.
that comes a long way. Like, team, like,
Sure.
family. It's real family here for sure, though.
No doubt. So what about the like the culture? Was there any of the culture shock with like the women? Are they different here than you got a girl here?
Yeah. Hold. Do you have a girl? You got a girl?
Nah, I don't have a girlfriend or a girl here,
Okay.
so it's like I do want a girlfriend though, but I want to find the right one.
For sure.
I want to find the right one. And I don't know how like things work out here, so like I kind of eased off that stuff.
Yeah.
I kind of like eased off the girls, but like I have been trying to find me a girlfriend.
Do they fit your category, like your flavor? I mean, you got a very specific like wing flavor. Do you have a very specific girl flavor? Like,
Nah, like I have like a type, but it depends on what they look like. I'm guessing.
yeah,
I can say I have a type when it comes to like either a black girl or a white girl.
do you like white girls?
Yeah.
Not from like a racist perspective, just from like
No, like seriously, like I have no problem with
Yeah.
like dating a white girl. Like people gonna laugh or whatever, but like I'm me. So like
100%.
if I think she's cute, smart, my type, have some going for herself, have a good head on her shoulders, then if she for me, she for me.
You heard it here first. If you tuned in, the
Gee.
DMs are open. All right.
the DMs are open. What about your car? How'd you get your Tesla? How'd that happen?
My parents, like I didn't have a car at UConn. I have a car at UConn, so once I got here, I'm like, all right, Dad, like UConn, like I can walk, like I can come out of my apartment at UConn and 3-minute walk to campus. Like UConn, like everyone on campus, like walking, like how we pull up to the parking lot.
Yeah,
And that facility right there is just our facility. Like,
Yeah.
Of course, people coming there, the legends into the nutrition spot. But other than that, at UConn, like the facility is like kind of in the middle of campus. Like the basketball arena, the football facility, practice field, all that's in the middle. So like we can be practicing, people walking clean around the field, driving. Like I can say we drive more here than at UConn. More people are stayed on campus at UConn.
yeah,
Here, we all more, you guys are married, guys have families, so, like I say, mature. Which not saying they not mature because they stay on campus at UConn, but like here, I think that's the reason. Guys are mature. Guys have wife and kids.
Right.
How was that when you first got here? Like, and you saw that? Was that
I was
weird?
surprised. So I'm asking like LJ. I'm like, where do the other freshmen stay? He like, some of them stay in the dorms. I'm like, it's crazy. Nobody on this team really stays on campus. Like, I can't even tell you where nothing at on campus for real because I don't stay on there.
Right.
I can give you a whole tour.
Yeah.
But here, like, I don't even know what the library is. I know.
Who's your roommate? Who do you live with? Darius?
Yes.
Okay.
Darius, LJ, and Ray Paulo.
Okay. Wait. Where at? South Provo?
Just right here.
Down Axis.
Okay.
Yeah, at the Axis. So it's just like, that's number UVU students. So
Yeah.
I'd be seeing them. I'd be heading to practice to the facility. I might see a basketball player from UVU, like, he on this scooter. And, like, I remember them scooter days, like, just scoot on down to the facility. Yeah. Now, like, you got to get up and go. It's 10 minutes away. We got to go. We got to get up and go.
There's a ton of stoplights on that road, bro.
Well, and then I hate coming this back. I hate coming this way.
Yeah, this back
right here. Because, dude, like, people here, like, they drive the speed limit. Like,
like,
dude, it might be 30. It might be 30 miles. And, like, it was like one day it was open lift, and I had to be there for 8. When I tell you, dude, I'm behind in the car. I'm like, man, like you gonna get
stressed out.
I'm like, man, it's like 7:40. It's like 7:56. I'm like, dude, I have to get to practice on time. Like, I know Phyllis is gonna rip me, so it's like,
no, there's really nothing worse in this world than getting like a call at like 8:03 knowing you had to be there, or like you're late. Like, bro, there's nothing worse.
Here's the question.
Have you ever pulled up late to practice?
No.
That's one thing I haven't done.
I care about this.
I never been late. I never been late to a practice or meeting or anything. I never been late.
Oh, dude.
Never.
I woke up.
Don't plan on it.
Logan.
Me neither, I guess.
I woke up we had a run starting at 8. I woke up at like 7:47. And I was like, oh, crap.
From here.
No, this was in Logan.
Okay, got you.
And I lived 8 minutes away. So, like, had to brush my teeth just quick, right, out the door. And I remember calling people. I'm like, hey, will you grab my stuff? Like, meet me on the field. I didn't even go to the locker room. Went straight to the field. Had cleats in my car that I threw on. Oh, it was like, that's the closest I've ever been. Like, I ran in as the whistle was blowing. But,
It'd be like that.
That's what I was going to say. Here's the question, though. You wake up at, like, let's say you wake up late and you start getting that call. Do you answer it or do you just let it go? Because you're already screwed.
How late? How much time you got to get there?
Either way, no, you're screwed.
No, like it's 8:01. Like it's 8:01 versus like.
But here's my point. You're already missing it. You're gonna get there late. Like,
is it better to miss or show up late? Is what you're saying?
Show up late.
You think?
I think show up late too.
Show up late. Don't miss the whole thing. You might be late. I'd rather be late than miss the whole lift. And then it's gonna be like, you missed the whole lift. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'd rather at least get there like 8:15 or something, 8:10.
That's true.
Because then you can say like, yo, like traffic was bad, or hey,
at least try to come up with something.
Yeah,
and it's like one time I had like 7 minutes to get to the facility, so I just like I want to tell Darius, I literally snatched the hoodie off the hangers, threw it on, grab when I tell you throw on the easy slides, grab the backpack, grab my toothbrush, threw it in the book bag, hit it to the facility. Made it there with like 2 minutes left to get in the weight room. I run in there like I had already I actually had slept in my work in like some blue shorts.
It's a vet move.
So when I'm having the blue shorts, like I had no shirt under the jacket, like literally throws it on. But whole time I'm in a rush so bad that when I get in the weight room, Dalton like, Keelan, like, you don't have on the right shirt. So I had to run back out before I be late again to go get a shirt. It's like, dude, and I didn't brush my teeth till before I went to class.
That's the worst.
Like it was one of those days.
One of those days.
It was one of those days where like you just gotta grab the toothpaste and the toothbrush,
like
hit it.
No warm up needed. Like you've already been sprinting.
Bro,
I'd rather miss out on that toothbrush than be late to that lift. I'd rather miss on the toothbrush for a quick second than
100%,
handle that.
100%.
It ain't worth it for sure.
It ain't.
What's been told you eventually we get to football, but like what's been your favorite game? It doesn't have to be BYU. Like what's been the favorite game you played in?
I could say first game played it. I say probably my Vanderbilt game at UConn. First time I went for 100.
Yeah.
Like first game I went for 100, against SEC opponent.
Yeah.
Actually, it was my mom's first game seeing me play
Oh, for real?
at Vanderbilt. Cool. It was closer to Georgia.
Yeah.
About 5-hour drive.
Okay.
Came up, rainy too. Still in the
was
crowd.
balling.
And, Vanderbilt was like 0-5. UConn was like 0-5. So it's like
We were fighting for the win.
it's like
Losers bracket.
And Vanderbilt hadn't won a home game in like so long, and plus they already 0-5. So it's like ESPN hyping it up, like who's gonna get the win? Like, is you gonna get their first win in this many years, or they are gonna get the win? So it's like they actually cheated us, by the way, though. But I went for 100, and it felt good because my mom first game seeing me, I'm a freshman. It's like I'm thinking I'm doing something.
That's
your
hilarious.
I feel like my mom was my luck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
First game there, like caught a crazy bum.
Cool.
Randy Moss said something about it. It was crazy.
Call it crazy, bum.
It was crazy.
I was saying that.
It was Gabe Judy?
Yeah. I was just gonna say you put 100 on
Yeah.
Jay Judy.
I actually caught the touchdown on him.
No
But
way.
he's a solid player
You
though,
need
for
to pull
sure.
this clip off.
He's a solid player. I ain't mean it this year now.
I love the boy Gabe Judy. It's just
And no diss, but
we
it
talk
just
about this. Sometimes you get got. Sometimes
Yeah,
it's just
Yeah. Hey, that's
part of the game.
like I always
Especially
say.
the DB.
My boy called me actually before I pulled up here, like, man, this running back from Rice had shook me to the ground. I was like, man, players mess up.
right.
Players mess up.
How it is. We had a nice running back from Rice transfer my freshman year. He came from Rice.
They said Rice had some backs.
Boy was
Swole,
big,
yeah.
swole, dude.
Swole
Like,
dudes. He
kinda
said
look
they had
like
like
Chris
3 of
Willis.
them down there. This my boy at UConn played them this past weekend.
Yeah.
JT Daniels down there too. So it's
He's
like,
at Rice, huh?
yeah. UConn just got their first win too though, against JT Daniels.
Okay, Huskies.
He had 4
Still
turnovers, 2 interceptions. So
Here's the question.
Tough
So,
day for the boy.
so I wanted to ask you about some words that you say that most people don't. For the majority of the people that watch this podcast,
they probably not even understand.
they're not gonna know half of what you're saying. So it's
I keep going back to my voice. They trying to be proper.
No, you
yourself,
speak how
man.
you
Be
speak.
yourself.
We need to culturize them. They need to watch it a couple times to figure out what you're saying. Maybe break it down.
I'm
I
I'm
still
learning
get
with
this.
them. It's like,
I still get stuff like that to this day with Coach Fessy.
why you can't understand, or he says
They don't be understanding what I'm saying sometimes.
God.
And he'll crack a little joke.
when you get mad, I can't understand a thing, bro. I'm seriously when you start rattling off stuff, I'm like, I'm trying to follow, bro. I'm trying to pick up a word here and there, bro. Nothing. I'm like,
Mid
and then I just feel bad. I'm like, I love you, but I'm trying to console. I'm trying to
Darius
be there.
give me that Darius.
Yeah.
Twin, what did you say? I'm like, bro, you know what I'm saying.
I feel
bro.
better if Darius isn't understanding you. I feel better about
Okay.
myself.
where did that come from? Twin.
Twin is actually from Atlanta.
Okay.
I actually don't know what state or whoever it came from, but I know I got Twin from being in Atlanta.
Yeah.
So
What's it mean?
Twin is just Twin to me is just one of my bros,
Yeah.
and my dog,
Yeah.
Twin, I noticed everyone on the team being say Lil Twin or Twinski,
Yeah.
we throw a little flavor on there. But I look at y'all, I love y'all boys, so I look at y'all like my brother, so and that's just a habit that we say down there, anything might come off with and end with, come on, Twin.
Yeah.
Yeah, Twin.
Got you.
What you
Right,
doing,
right.
Twin?
I like
I
it.
like that.
Trying to go
hilarious.
out tonight, Twin? You trying to do something, Twin? Trying to go eat, Twin?
Okay, so it's a good thing we get all twin.
Twin,
Throw that in. No, that's
say,
good
you
stuff.
know when it's a good twin, and you know when it's a bad twin.
Come on, twin. Come on.
Twin, come on, twin. Something like that.
What does this one mean? Go in the op hood, playing they song. Spin they block on repeat. I've read that a bunch of times.
Going to out playing
We're
that song,
going
spin that
out.
block on repeat. That's a song. It's just a little caption. There's a song by this dude named Baby Drill. Yeah, he from the east side too. He under 21 Savage and them little
Nice.
yeah.
little rap group.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a little caption me to talk some trash. You know what I'm saying? We was in Arkansas in they hood.
Yeah, as you should.
Yeah, we popping it going out hood playing their song. We spin a block on repeat. Defense get the start. Offense we going to score. We spinning the block again.
Okay.
Eddie come get the sack, script sack, open field tackle. You know what I'm saying? We spin a block.
Crazy.
Okay.
Yeah, when I say we stepping on something, Like, yeah, we finna spin on like just a little lingo.
Yeah.
Just some little lingo to like put on there. Some little lingo like we finna go down like TCU. Like we finna go in a hood. Just like when somebody come to Provo. Since he came to Provo, this our hood. Like you ain't gonna spend our block in our hood.
You say that and you sound it sounds poetic. You know, I try to pull that out and people are laughing at me. You know what I'm saying? Like
It was.
I get amped when I hear you talk like that.
True. Ain't talking about going in the hood.
Because I remember seeing that.
I can believe you read that like multiple times too. They probably like, they don't know what is Keelan talking.
Because I'm like, when I see like, I love captions because I'm not a very like, I usually mine's usually like just a song quote. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
a lyric.
Yeah, that's how I do mine. Like that, some little song, little bar.
One of my, but like so. Yeah, I got bummed out that I couldn't understand that one. I was like a little bit upset with myself. I was like, man, I don't got enough culture in me. Yeah,
it was a little song I was bumping pregame that game, and I was like, and I was playing it that day. I was posting the picture. I was like, yeah, I'm finna use that one.
That's what I do. If I need a caption, I do two things. I either listen to a Drake song or I listen to a Lil Baby song. Those are my two like go tos.
How do you feel about the duet? I haven't listened to the new album, but I've been hearing this.
Here's the thing. I never like Drake's albums when they come out, but then I'm like, okay, like the more I listen to it, I'm like, okay.
That is true.
But he keeps a hit.
He does.
No, yeah, everything he
every
touches
time
turns to gold.
Even when I don't like it at first, the next time I listen to it, I'm like, okay. Someone's like, listen to this song. I'm like, I've listened to them all. And then I go listen. I'm like, okay, this one's good. Like, so I don't know how he does it, but
I don't listen to him like that. Period. But like, I would come across a song like, okay, like that. Like one song like I like the most right now is like the Back Outside Boys.
Yes, that's like, a good one.
It's just the beat.
Good.
It's just I like the beat and like how he's just flowing on there.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, okay, I can rock with this one.
That's the Her Loss album. That one was.
See, when it comes to a song, I also like the beats.
For sure.
I'm like a little.
Do you like trap beats? Like you like Future type?
Yeah,
beats?
I do like trap beats, and I like crank beats, like Yeet.
Okay, got you.
I like some opium beats.
See, I like New York drill. Like I like Dave East and like Young M.A. like that.
I hate New York.
Or like music. The snare. I like when the snare is like thumping.
I hate really? No, the music is catchy. The music is very catchy. But like their lyrics are trash. New York lyrics are trash to me. Like no disrespect to Pop Smoke, rest in peace.
I feel that.
But I hate when a Pop Smoke song comes on. Like Yukon, you have plenty up north people.
Got
you have people like Pittsburgh, actually New York people, Boston, like bro, like Pop Smoke or like Sleepy Hollow, Chef, like all those type rappers. Like there's more rappers out there, like bro,
Chef G.
Like Bobby Shmurda, people still be bumping his music. Like no lie, bro. Bobby Shmurda's done, bro. His music's done, bro. That's funny. Like, and I had seen Fessy had sent me, and there was a video like when we first got here. He was like, I just sent this to you guys. Like, I know you guys very appreciative of being out here. You guys like coming from smaller schools. Like he told us something today. Like nutrition center, like Coach Dan food. Like it's blessed that we can go buy food and not eat Coach Dan food, but also like remind yourself, like you know what I'm saying, like that's a blessing. Yes. Like
right,
UConn, the Wilk Center, like we don't get swipes for the Wilk Center there, so we couldn't eat Chick-fil-A. Like, dude, the Chick-fil-A was 40 minutes away from UConn. We were in the woods.
Oh man,
the closest thing was a Popeyes. You don't want to just go keep getting Popeyes.
Yeah,
and it's 15 minutes away, and like we wasn't getting paid as much at UConn as we're getting paid here.
Yeah, no, it's interesting.
And we don't get paid monthly there.
What?
Really?
Nah.
Like no stipend?
Like, bro, I was getting $800 2 times a semester.
What?
No way.
2 times a semester, not a semester. You know how long a
semester?
From
September to December.
Bro, 2 times.
You're getting $1,600 for 4 months.
Yes, bro.
That's crazy.
Like
shout out to the boys at UConn. Right? Yeah. Boys are thugging that out. Right? And I respect y'all.
They definitely grinded though. But I got a call and said that they raised the stipend to $1,100, but it's only still 2 times a semester.
That's crazy, bro. Wow.
It went up, but it's like, what are you gonna do with that? In like 4 months living in Connecticut.
That's tough. If you don't know what
Connecticut, one of the richest states. I think it might be the richest.
Really?
Like, I didn't know. Like, I think like ESPN there. Like it's a bunch of top TV shows there. Like I think ESPN be there. Ryan Clark. Yeah. I think he has like a studio somewhere out there where he does like a podcast or something like
Pivot.
Yeah, it does. I think he does like Pivot there or something. I could be wrong though.
Did you like living up in the East Coast? Like, good vibes up there?
Yeah, I can say I feel like East Coast people. I can't say that's Southern. Southern people are more or nicer. They're more welcoming.
Yeah, friendly.
Yeah, they're friendly.
Yeah.
Put it like that. They're more friendly. East Coast, like New York,
They're kind of mean. Aren't they?
yeah, like
I've heard that.
They be
just
kinda like a
they
little
keep themselves-
hostile.
Yeah.
like
It's like
like
they're all about
Irish
their
pub.
business.
smart remarks and stuff. Like certain stuff you can play with you, like how you can play with someone out here and joke with someone on the West Coast, like a New Yorker, like those northern guys would not respect that. They would think you're disrespecting them. So me as a freshman there at UConn, we were losing. Like, you come in like, oh yeah, I want to change the program around. Like, I come from a powerhouse, so I'm not used to losing. Like, bro, getting 50 pieces every weekend was like heartbreaking. Like, it was heartbreaking. Like,
Dude,
bro,
and how bad is the culture when you're in those?
Like, how bad are Monday mornings? Like,
and like it just was like that, and that's why I'm so grateful like to be around y'all because like, bro, when we down, like we come in, like we coming back in to like lock in.
Yeah.
Not dissing those guys, but like from my 2021 team, my freshman season team, we would get 50 piece, bro, and we would come back in on a Monday and Sunday for lift. They would come there like laughing, like I'm a young guy, so of course they're not gonna respect me. So it's like the way I'm not gonna say I was approaching things correctly, but I was young. But it's like if you love this game, you feel where I'm coming from.
Right.
Like some stuff that would go on at UConn, I was like I can call it out. Like that's some bad. Like I'd be like that's some BS. And like a northern guy wouldn't accept how some of the southern kids were coming in there approaching and saying things. They would think we're talking crazy to them, and that's what I learned being here with you guys. Also, how to talk to people.
Yeah.
Just like today, like it was in like RVA or something. I think Coach Tanner we were talking about something, and I was like, he asked me something like, how would you like approach your QB if you were wanted to tell him something? And I was like, I will approach him in a way that he don't feel that I'm disrespecting him.
Right.
Like you never disrespect him. Be like, man, you could have such and such. That's when you're like, man, why you who you talking to? But then like, come on, twin. Like there's I might mess up. Like there's might be like, come like, Key, we need you to get us some energy. We need you to get us some energy. That's why when we come to like team, I'd be like, big boys, give him some juice, baby, give him some juice. Aiden, running backs, give him some juice. Like when stuff too quiet,
Yeah.
it's like something up. Like nothing should never be too quiet.
Right.
for sure.
Practice.
Yeah, dude, when the sideline's quiet, you know something's going wrong, bro. Like everyone's like, it's crickets. You're like, looking around, like, do I say something?
Staying around and stuff like energy helps. Like
it does help, bro.
Energy helps, especially when it like sports. Energy and momentum is like a big factor in this game,
huge, bro. Huge. I was telling him, like last year when we like had that slip, right? We lost to Oregon. We then lost to Notre Dame, bro. Like I'm telling you, like the momentum just completely got cut off. Like it was like guys, instead of like, you know how like when we lost to Kansas, obviously it was tough.
We got to get back.
But yeah, like let's get back. Let's like you're rallying the boys, right? I'm telling you, like last year was like pointing fingers, bro. Like let's get this right. You know, it's like what we were talking about. Dude. You're not trying to like confront. You're not trying to point fingers. It's like arm around. Like let's rally together, dude. And it's like
definitely,
dude. It matters, bro. Like I keep telling people, dude. Like the momentum and like people like the way your boys like you rally together. Like it's so much more than just like X's and O's and like talent.
Definitely,
dude. I asked Coach Hill that today because you. I don't know, maybe you've seen a little bit of it in special teams, but Coach Hill, like, his ability to, like, break down film and, like, coach you through film is crazy. And so I asked him, like, he always, as we're watching offense, he's still making comments about, like, the other team. Like, we're watching TCU offense, but, like, they're playing Houston, they're playing whoever. He's making comments about those different defenses and, like, and so I asked him, I was like, hey, what do you feel like makes a good defense? Do you feel like it's more scheme or if it's more the way they're coached and like how they do things, like how they take on blocks, how they run to the ball, how they like tackle and like just play hard? Because I just like that same thing. It's like the X's and O's are only so much of it.
He said the latter, yeah.
I mean, he gave me a, kind of, but he's like, I think both. I'm like, okay. And then he like kind of elaborated on it. And he's basically, yeah, his consensus was, it was a Coach Hill answer, but his consensus was you make up for a lot when you have good effort and you just do things the right way.
Like if you do something wrong, but if you do it with effort, you like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
It's doing something wrong and slow is bad.
Right.
If you do something wrong but fast, I feel like you can kind of get away with it,
right,
and fix it.
At least you were going 100% making.
Yeah, at least you was going 100%. And like back to the energy thing, I love Jay Hill, and I don't even you know what I'm saying? I speak to him, we talk and speak to each other when we see and stuff. But like just watching him coach you guys and like his energy and his personality around the building and on the field, like for some reason it touches me. Yeah. It's like I be telling Derek, we be in the Wild Dog. I'm like, I love Coach Jay Hill.
It's contagious.
I like his approach to the game. Like, yeah. And another thing over here, coaches don't yell. Like, of course, really? you know, a coach might raise their voice.
They don't blow up.
They don't say it like that. I ain't gonna say they don't yell. They don't blow up.
They don't blow up.
No, you know, they might have that time where that I might blow up and think they're in the shadow, but they don't blow up like, or if someone like drop a pass or something, like you can't blow up on them.
Right.
Like you can't blow up on them because then that person gonna be thinking about nothing but that catch.
Right.
Oh, I can't drop the ball this time. Like I had teammates at UConn like that. Like kid would drop a pass, like, but then he might come back and drop another one, but you're spazzing on him though.
And then he's in his head.
Like then like now he's just worrying about it. Then he might MA just because like he thinking about you. You know what I'm saying? Like on him like for instance, Coach Keelan, like it shocked me that like he don't even speak in practice until it's time to up. Unless he has to say something.
Yeah.
Right. Like, but you know, he offensive defense, you know what I'm saying? 100%. Making sure everything get ran this way. Come to offense side, everything get ran this way. And like I passed that message along to my UConn brothers. I was like, over here I noticed that like my coach, our head coach, doesn't talk too much in practice. Like and I never seen the first time I seen Keelan mad was at Arkansas.
Yeah.
At halftime.
Hey, you know?
And he wasn't mad about how we were playing. He was mad about us entertaining the wrong stuff.
Exactly.
Which is like realistic. I'm like, he just like go kick some ass. Like I'm like, oh, I love it over here.
That was a good one. That was a good.
I love
speech.
it. Like he made me like, and like the thing I say about Jay Hill, like Jay Hill has such a approach to the game that like sometimes he makes me feel like I'm on defense with y'all.
Yeah, dude, he does a good job with that, like bringing all the offensive boys in and like I noticed that too.
Last week, Maury got me at the line of scrimmage on the score route.
Yeah.
Maury got me, but as we got down the field, he was holding. But like Coach Jay Hill, like he came like I never he like Key was that holding or you good? I'm like he got me, coach. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's respect.
Cool,
like
cool. Yeah.
And what's so crazy, like, bro, I've never done nothing like that. Like, that's why I say sometimes like I feel like the program like kind of changes me, but like it's not like changing me to like a different person, it's making me a better person.
Yeah.
So it's just like I'm like I never gave no one like their respect. Like DBs at UConn, like I would get hot. Like
it was on
like
site.
bro, you're trash, bro.
On
Like
site.
here, like I like Maury. I was like 19. I was like that was you got me at the line. You got me like it's respect. Like
Yeah.
No, yeah, dude. Kalani does a good job delegating. Like he lets the coordinators run it, and then he'll step in when he needs to.
That was
right?
shocking to me,
just like you said. But then like behind the scenes, right? He's like, I mean, he watches everything.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
He'll come in.
Watches.
Hey, I need this. I need that. I need this. Right? But yeah, dude, it's interesting.
Like he'll come out there. You need to run this. You need to call that. Like that actually surprised me. You know, some head coaches are like that.
Yeah.
Like
It's the respect thing. Because it's like he hired these coaches, so he respects them to do their job.
do their job.
I'm not going to embarrass them in front of the boys because now, let's say Kalani blows up on A-Rod in front of the whole offense. Now no one respects A-Rod. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So it's like
like,
he understands the whole power balance and letting everybody have their role. So
That's real.
no, he's legit. So we've been going here for a while. So just like a closing up, what are you most excited for the rest of the season? What's got you most juiced up? Or one that, like, maybe a game you got on your calendar circled, like.
We talking, so this like podcast. So I know, like, biggest game I'm looking forward to is, so we down in Austin.
Yeah.
Like, I'm pretty sure a lot of people looking forward to that. We know that school got some rivalry right there. And, that's one that's one of the top teams in the Big 12.
In the country.
I can't say the country. Yeah, that's one of the top teams in the country. And it's like, if you a football player and love this game, like, who wouldn't want that smoke?
You grew up watching Texas. You know what I'm saying?
Who wouldn't want that smoke?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, we finna go play Texas. That's just like a thing Nick Saban said one time. When everyone plays Alabama, they're gonna get everyone else the best. Cause top
because
tier
they're
program.
playing and they're juiced up to play.
We want to beat them. Just like we go out there like that every weekend. But a big game I'm looking for is definitely Texas. But biggest thing looking forward to, when we up at AT&T.
Yeah,
that's something like I come from an independent school, no conference, never had nothing like what I'm saying. We trying to get a bowl game here. You know what I'm saying.
You ever been to a bowl game?
First one was last year, Murder Beach Bowl.
Let's go.
I was thankful, but we want some big. We want to go big every time we touch the field. We want to go big.
Yeah, bro.
Well, dope, dude. I appreciate you coming on. We'll get a little exit music coming out, but
outro, baby.
I can't wait to hear what people have to say about this fight. They
No, this actually was cool though. Like,
what was that dude saying?
Y'all got me thinking like we on a little TV or something.
Yeah, we keep it light. All right, here we go, Lil Jones, bro. Young Thug, baby.